Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Steady Focused, and today we're going to talk about how to stay calm and get the best out of your subject. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is episode 2 of Steady Focused. I am your host. I am your number one, Mr. SimeonHendrix. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in and coming along on this journey with me. You guys can't see it, but I got my number one, my son Kingston. He's actually behind the camera. How cool is this? That as I'm growing up in life, he's growing up in life. What do you want to say, Kingston?
Can you tell them that you...
No, go ahead. Just tell me from there. They can hear you. What do you want to say?
Tell them that you have your braces.
Oh yeah, and guys, guess what? I got braces, okay? You probably already noticed it, but I got braces. To start the episode out, I want to hit you guys with some love. Thank you. I want to send a shout out. I got DJ MF Maniac, Mr. Marcus. He was actually the very first person to share Steady Focus. That's going to go down in history one day, guys. That's really cool. Dave Carroll, thank you very much, sir. Dave Carroll is a photographer here in town that has been an inspiration to me in my growth. Chris Tidmore, thank you, sir. Carrie Lynn Collins, thank you. Felicia Garza, thank you. Mr. Ryan Huff, he and I went back and forth and talked a lot. Huge thank you to my family for continuing to hit me with the love. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Kingston, you got a question. Go ahead.
Well, we got a big news today because we just went to San Antonio and it was awesome.
That's right, guys. We went down to San Antonio and we had a good time. So,
and we got a cat.
Yes, we do have a cat. All right, Kingston.
From San Antonio.
From San Antonio. You're right, Kingston. We did do that. All right, I'm going to do the episode. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, tell everybody, say, go, Dad.
Go, Dad.
What can you do, guys? I got a 5-year-old son, and he's the man. We're recording this tonight. It's about 9 o'clock on Thursday night. I love my life. I'm thankful. So today, let's get right into it. How to stay calm and get the best out of your subject, okay? Photography and filmmaking, I've always said it's so much more than just the technicals, okay? It's so much more than dialing in your camera, hitting the right exposure, hitting the right ISO, shutter speed, putting all that together, math. It's so much more than that. That's important. It's paramount, okay, that we understand our equipment, all right? That's a given, but there's so much more to that. And there's a secret sauce, there's a special sauce, and that's making your subject calm, your subject feeling cool, and your subject feeling special. Okay, the first way you guys can do this is truly connect. And I'm talking about, just really connect. Be centered, be humbled, be in the moment. Connect with your subject. Make eye contact. Laugh with them. Be silly with them. If it's a sorrow or painful type of a situation that your subject is going through, be empathetic. Think, how would I want someone to treat my grandmother if she was going through this? Okay? So be a real human. Connect with your subject. I often think when I'm working with Kingston, my son, that if you can talk through and direct a child, that's great exercise, because if you can get your thoughts through to a child, then you can work with an adult, So here's a picture. You guys can check this out. This was the cover of the very first Christ Academy magazine. You can see it right here. We shot this in a hall of Christ Academy. So we're in a school, and we took 2 young age kids. They were probably first grade and second grade, or kindergarten and first grade, and we put them in senior gowns. And so the whole imagery was to say, Christ Academy, we're preparing your children for college from day one, And I was just really happy with the way this turned out. We did some really cool lighting, so we got the very deep black behind them. And here's the kids, they're doing their thing. Again, as we were talking about, an exercise in directing is find a child and take them out on a photo shoot, take them out on a short film shoot, and just direct them. Because with a kid, you got to be clear in what you want, and you have to have patience. And they will see right through you if you are phony or fake. This is a short film that I call The Innocence of a Child. And I just recently put this out. I got huge raves on Facebook, and I really appreciate you guys for the love on that. I'm excited to share this with you guys. I'm so over the moon proud of the way this came together.
Man, I am hungry.
Pretend I'm not here.
I love peanut butter jelly. Shoot! There.
Again, it's like if you want to exercise your ability to direct, get a child and work with them. So, yeah. Another thing that we can do is take authority of the situation. Yes, sir. You got to go, King? Go ahead and go. Go. Okay, go ahead. What?
And I'm about to go to kindergarten.
Yes, Kingston's about to go to kindergarten. How about that? Very cool. Okay, so take authority of the situation, right, guys? So you walk in, you're on set, you show up, let them know, put off the aura, put off the vibe that you are the professional, because everybody is going to be looking to you as far as taking cues on how the day is going to roll out. So let them know, you want to hear feedback from them, but go with your gut. You are there for a reason, and take charge. Speak with authority. Don't ask if you can talk. Don't mumble with our words. Don't, may I have permission and give my idea? No, we're there for a reason. We're professionals. We're photographers. We're filmmakers. We are hired for a reason, and we're going to speak and we're going to act, okay? Sometimes they pay us not to talk, and that's a whole different situation. But in general, for what I'm going over today, speak with authority. Okay. Another thing, have a game plan. This is crucial, guys. Do your homework the night before. Lay out the shots that you want to achieve. Understand what equipment you're going to need to achieve those shots. So you got to make sure you got your cameras ready. You got to make sure you have your recording device ready if you're going to be doing audio, your microphones. Make sure you got memory cards. Make sure your batteries are ready. Get all the equipment ready to go. Maybe you're doing some drone stuff. Make sure you call the FAA, and get all the pregame work with that as well. File a NOTAM. But do all your homework. Have a game plan. Know what shots you want to achieve that day so you can kind of have as much planned ahead of time as possible. So when you show up, you can focus on doing your job and leave possibility for the happy accidents. Okay, the magic of the moment. So as much as we can, let's check off all the numbers and things. So when we show up, we can be totally immersed in the moment. Something else we can do, and guys, I touched on this at the beginning of the episode. Understand your craft. Understand your equipment. Okay, I need to have a good idea of those things. I do need to understand ISO. I do need to understand shutter speed. I do need to understand white balance and frame rate and all of these things so that I can apply those in the way that I need to in order to achieve the desired shot. Okay? So it is very important to understand our craft. That way, when I'm sitting down with the President of the United States and I have the honor of taking his portrait, I can focus on getting the best performance out of him and me projecting confidence and me projecting intelligence and me projecting that I'm a professional instead of me behind the camera twisting knobs, having no idea what a lens is, what a camera is, or any of that, okay? So one way that I personally can stay calm and get the best out of the President of the United States when I'm taking his photo, or I'm setting up and doing an interview. Maybe he and I are sitting down with a fireside chat. We got the camera set up, okay? I can stay calm by understanding my equipment. Moving right down, what's something else I can do to stay calm and get the best out of my subject? Guys, this is a gold nugget right here. So write this down. An evaluation list. An evaluation shot list. After each and every shoot that we go on, whether it's photography or film, make an evaluation list. What went right? What went wrong? How can I improve? Okay, so maybe we brought all the right lights. Check it off in the pro column. Hey, that went good. I was concerned about lights and I brought all the right lights. Yay! Maybe I was concerned about recording, but and I wasn't for sure which microphone I should use. Great, I brought all the right microphones. Put that in the pro column. But maybe I shot everything on the wrong white balance. Maybe I used the wrong lens. Maybe I forgot to press record. All those things. Whatever. Evaluate yourself honestly. Everything that was good, put it in there. Everything that was bad, put it in there. Maybe you didn't have all the right equipment. Maybe I need to buy a new speed light. Maybe I need to buy a new constant light for video. Whatever it is, keep track of that evaluation shot list. Do it, guys, every time. That's a gold nugget. That's a great way to continue to get better. Share it with somebody, show it with them. They will be your accountability partner, because the bottom line is we don't want to make the same mistake twice or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. And if we keep seeing that same thing on the evaluation list, something's going on. I'm being lazy if it keeps showing up, okay? Do something about it, overcome the obstacle, overcome the roadblock, and solve it. Yeah, last thing I got on my list, guys, is to get the best out of your subject, hygiene. Okay, maybe that's something not everyone wants to talk about, but let's be realistic. Hygiene. We are going to be very close to these people. Maybe I'm hanging a lapel mic. Maybe I'm coming in real close for a tight portrait shot. Maybe I'm doing the slide and I'm right up on these people's hands as they're crocheting. Hygiene. Put a mint in your mouth. Brush your teeth. Fix your hair. Make sure you got nice clothes on. Whatever. I want you to do you. I got to make sure that when I roll up on set, I don't have any foul odor coming off of me in any way. Okay, so I like to put some mints or some gum in my bag in case I ate a big onion burger right before I rolled up. I like to make sure, don't have too much cologne on. That can be offensive to somebody. And your clothing, make sure whatever you are, you. Everybody's got their own style up and down. Just be you 100, okay? Don't be in the middle, just be you 100. Clothes, hair, teeth, brushed, all this. That makes a difference. Hygiene, it's crucial. Maybe not everyone talks about it. Get your hygiene in check. These have been some quick tips on how we can stay calm and get the best out of our subject. Remember, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have success. Evaluate what we do right and try not to make the same mistake twice. That's it. Final thought, feeding our brain some positive wisdom that I've been pumping into my brain over the last week that I think you should run out and listen to right now. Chase Jarvis Live, 30 Days of Genius. You guys can go to the podcast on your phone, your smartphone, and look for Chase Jarvis Live, or you can go on Creative Live on the internet, search it, 30 Days of Genius. I mean, he's talking to Mark Cuban, Tim Ferriss, Brene Brown. I mean, it's incredible. But one episode that I want to directly straight point you to is the episode he did do with Tim Ferriss. And one of the things they're talking in that is about systems and the importance of having systems and routines in place to keep us sane. And the more kind of a crazier person we are, crazy, active, artistic, mind going 100 miles an hour, the more important it is to have systems in place that we can repeat each time we do something. And that's going to be an episode coming up that I'm going to expand on all of its own. So there it is, guys. Please hit me with your comments. Hit me with your suggestions. Talk to me. I want to keep this a two-way road, okay? I appreciate you guys. You guys can read the show notes, steadyfocus.com/2. We got visuals on there. We got the videos on there. If you want to leave a comment, you can do that. Please like this. Please share it. Please tell somebody about it. And if you have something you'd like covered in an upcoming episode, let me know. Keep the two-way conversation going. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep sharing. You keep tuning in. I'm your number one, SimeonHendrix, and we'll see you soon.